All right. Hello, fellow managers of the Bush League. This is Ryan Schmelzer here. This is a big step for me. This is my first video in this league, so it's a big moment. Um, I'm manager of PEDs. Great team. Great team. Expect them to make a run again. Reigning champ, by the way. Yep. Um, but let's get right to it. There's a main reason as to why I'm doing a video now. My first one. At approximately 12:15 p.m. today, we lost one of our owners. I want to say it's with sadness that I announced the passing of Mr. Altman, but I know he wasn't very liked in the league. He heckles people in his deals. People can't really stand him, but as a fellow owner, we got to have respect for him, so we're holding a proper funeral for him today. Here's his card or whatever. As you can see, he's happy and giddy. Some of you know him as Lloyd. So we're just here to pay our respects to Mr. Altman, proper burial, proper services, etc. But let's review what happened here. At about 12:15 p.m. today, he was brutally murdered, and I mean brutally murdered, by myself, Mr. Stolzenberg, and Mr. Notaro. We are all guilty in this act of murder. But you know what? It was worth it. So in this Evan Gaddis deal, is what I'm referring to with the murder, I received 2 top 50 pitchers and a 4th round pick for Mr. Gaddis, Juan Nicasio, I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right, don't know who that is, and a 9th round pick. And I mean, that's just absurd, because not one of those players that I gave away are ranked in the top 100, and I received 2 top 50 and a higher pick. So, brutal murder, brutal. But there's also some things that took place that makes this an even worse murder than what it portrays to be. And this is where Mr. Notaro and Mr. Stolzenberg come into play. So I'll give you a timeline here. Around Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, received a text from Mr. Altman saying he had a proposition for me. I had the number 1 waiver. He asked me to pick up Mr. Gaddis, and then we would, work out a deal for him. I contemplated it, gave it some thought, and like most, some decisions that I do, I run them by Mr. Notaro and Mr. Stolzenberg, because they're phenomenal managers. When I say that, phenomenal. I have the utmost respect for them and what they do with their teams, along with Mr. Schaefer. Schaefer actually probably the most, but Mr. Stolzenberg and Mr. Notaro also do a great job. So with most things that happen, I run it by them to see what they have to say, get their opinions and thoughts on it. So then the idea was created to use this as some leverage. Mr. Notaro also wanted Gaddis. He offered me a pitcher for him, but it then went public into the group chat, and as this happened, you could see that Mr. Altman was getting very greedy and saying that he would do anything to have him. So at that point in time, it was a very easy decision. Mr. Stolzenberg and Mr. Notaro played up the scenario and how bad they wanted him, saying that they were going to offer I think Eric's offer was Kluber and Nelson and a pick, which it really wasn't actually going to be that. It was just all set up to bait Mr. Altman into giving me more. So yeah, that's what happened. And as the days went on, it got easier and easier. I pretended that I wasn't telling Eric what Mr. Altman was offering, and I was telling Mr. Altman what Eric was offering. And we were just, faking the whole thing, thinking that Altman had control in this situation when he had absolutely none. It was so simple. I honestly probably could have gotten more, but I felt pretty bad about what was going on. But at the same time, I don't feel bad at all, because I think not only me or Mr. Altman, but I think all of us would have, clearly taken advantage of that situation, getting as much as they can, And well, Mr. Altman especially, he would have tried to rob you for everything you had. That wasn't a, racist or, ethnic, whatever the hell that Jewish thing is. That wasn't a slur there or nothing. That was just it's a fact. It's dog eat dog world. Anyone would try to do that, get as much as they can. So yeah, that was the purpose of this video. To put Mr. Altman to rest. Have a proper services for him. I'm attending his funeral right now. There'll be a candlelight vigil at 8:30 tomorrow night at Williamsville East High School. All of you are invited to attend. This again, horrible murder of one of our own managers, and we look to recover from this, but I think we'll be all right. So this is manager for Ryan Schmelzer from PEDs. Expect my team to, take this momentum, carry it into the week, and look for a bounce back against Mr. Weinberg, which I don't know how the hell. Whatever, it's Weinberg, so I'll win. But anyways, so this is Ryan Schmelzer signing off. Good luck to everyone the rest of the week. I believe you'll be hearing from Mr. Stolzenberg and Mr. Notaro about this situation and their thoughts. So, see you then. Good luck. Bye.